Hello and welcome everyone. We're here and we finally got it. I finally have a Grixis Dragons list that I'm happy enough with playing that we're going to move forward and try it out. So I have two different ones. This is the one I like the most. This one, as I affectionately call it, Mark II, was also successful. Um, it wasn't as consistent, but it did good things. So I'm going to try both versions out at some point. We're going to start though with version 1, which version 1 is pretty much blue-red control, splashing black for some powerful cards. For example, Kolaghan's Command, which in my opinion right now is one of the best cards in the format because not only is it good against the Urza deck, great against Stoneforge. There's just so many cards it's good against. Also playing Nicol Bolas the Ravager. This is really good as it's a discard effect, as well as being or something that forces our opponent to discard, as well as being a late game win condition, being able to flip into a Planeswalker. Also, 4/4 body is not bad to kill your opponent with. One Niv-Mizzet Parun, because it's really good at being uncounterable and such. Plus, just 5/5 body is hard to deal with. A little bit more fair. I think it might be reasonable. I think it's the best of the Niv-Mizzets. I think it's our best 6-drop. I also see one of this big Salumgar, the Dragon Lord. I can see that too. So, alright, now, as for the rest, so we have 2 Shenanigans for against Urza, 3 Damping Spheres for Tron, as well as other combo decks, 2 Surgicals, 2 Fulminators, 2 Ashioks, 2 Plague Engineers, and 2 Anger of the Gods. Kind of a mixture of stuff. A deck like Humans, I think we should have a pretty good matchup against, considering as we have Electrolyze, Kolaghan's Commands, Izzet Charms, Abrades, Lightning Bolts, and then the board Angers and Plague Engineers. Tron, I think we'll have an okay matchup. We have a pretty quick clock. We have good counter spells against them, as well as against Tron we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 disruptive elements. Potentially 2 more in Fulminator Mage if we want, as well as Ashiok if we'd like. Against Scapeshift, now this is a deck I'm a little more afraid of. We do have Ashioks, we do have Fulminators, we do have Surgicals, but all those cards are just okay. I think Valakut might be the hard one for us. But we're gonna see. We're gonna play some matches here, see how it goes. I'm excited. I really like this deck. Someone made a post or a comment in one of my videos saying I should try a Grixis Dragons deck. I liked that idea. And then I saw there was a Jund Dragon in top 64 or something like that. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it just day 2'd. I don't remember. But anyway, a Jund Dragons list in Vegas. So I was like, alright, I gotta try this though. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it goes. Thunderbrick Regent, another one of our dragons we're playing that I forgot to mention alongside Stormbreath Dragon and Stark and Fireblood as a way to ramp into our dragons as well as card advantage. Also can ultimate and make a bunch of dragons. So let's play some Grixis Dragons. Welcome back everyone. Here we are for round 1 with some Grixis Dragons. Well, I mean this is a hand, right? Alright, let's keep it. So I played 2 test matches with this deck. Both of them felt perfectly fine. Nothing amazing, but fine. Let's say they go to discard spells here. I think we're gonna stub them. Rough turn. Lightning bolt. Let's play this tapped. Obviously here, if we don't draw our 23rd land, that's gonna suck. Right, we're playing 23 lands. I don't remember how many we're playing. Yep, 23. That's one downside about this list. Ooh. Alright, this might suck. This might suck a little bit. Alright, Grove. I think we're just gonna get a... Honestly, get a Blood Crypt, I guess. I want the double red. Woof. It's alright. It's just an expensive 4 spike at this point anyway. Yeah, this is not good. This is a risk though. I mean, thankfully we have a bunch of counter spells in hand, right? We got this. This is also a counter spell. Although honestly, we might play this Is a Charm as a draw 2, discard 2, just to try and find another land, depending on what they do. Alright, if they go for it now, they have successfully gotten us. Which if they get us, they get us. I mean, alright, Cycling Street Wraith. Yep, here it comes. Alright. And I'm conceding there because we don't have a wave. We can't beat those. We just can't. That's 10, 14, 17 power. Yeah, there's just no way. Alright, let's go ahead and go Ashiok in. Surgicals in. I think maybe Damping Spheres are potentials too. The rest of these cards don't really seem appealing to me here. Alright, Spell Snare is out. Electrolyze out. Braids don't seem good here. So that's these in. Maybe that's fine. Alright, let's try that. I guess Bolus actually isn't very good either, to be honest. And if you're wondering why we're bringing in Damping Sphere, and why we're not bringing more in, because it's good against the... I mean... It's got the Stubborn now we need. We have a Dragon to go along with it, along with a Snapcaster, so we can technically stub the Snap Stub. I mean, I guess. Let's roll it. I gotta say, these arts are so beautiful. They really are. Leyline of the Void. Well, it's a good thing I really wasn't planning on putting my own stuff in the graveyard, other than the Snapcaster, but... Alright. I'm assuming they think we're Grixis Shadow. Because, I mean, like, you wouldn't bring in Leyline against... Oof, that's real bad. Like, we really don't want to draw more lands. One upside, though, of Leyline of the Void is if we have creatures, it shuts them off, which is a pretty big deal, to be honest. So with this, I'm going to get Blood Crypt. Matter of turn. Oh my god. Wow. Alright. Well. I mean, it is what it is. Excuse me, sorry. I guess maybe we should be drawing or fetching basics because of Fulminator Mage. Oh, let's just blind Snapcaster. Now we're not fetching because we need to draw, or I mean we need to not be tapped out. Because as soon as we tap out, they can obviously just, in response, put a Street Earth into play that we can't really deal with a 3/4 Swamp Walk. I mean, we can't play a Thunderbreak Regent, but like that's it. We'd rather, you know. All right. Unfortunately, now they can play around our Stubborn Denial. Oof. All right. Well, assuming this resolves, they aren't going to be able to play around Stubborn Denial anymore. Nice. They could have Veil of Summer though, I guess, which would be pretty bad for us. Oh, they can't play. They can't bring in Veil of Summer. I'm an idiot. That would ruin their. Yeah, that'd mess up their whole plan. Although they cascade now and then cascade again, we can't actually stop them from doing that. But if we get another turn, we'll have Slumgar Scorn and Stubborn Denial up, which means it'll be very hard for them to get us. Ooh. Oh, I just want to slam the dragon, but we can't. We can't do that. Feast within my dragon? Sure. Now, to note, this doesn't change our clock. They still die next turn. Otherwise, we could have Stubborn Denialed it or Solemgar Scorned it. Also, another thing is we do have another dragon in our hand, so that's why I don't mind not trying to counter it. Yep, cycle. Yep. Ooh, actually, Stubborn Denial is not a counter spell, not a hard counter anymore. Ooh, that's actually real bad for us. Or could be. Sure. Yep. Wait. Hold up. Cast position of cost, reveal a dragon card from your hand. Counter target spell. Reveal a dragon. Alright. Actually, technically, I mean, that doesn't even save them. Even if it resolves, they still go to 3. And then we slam a 4/4 flying haster. So, technically living in here is not enough. Alright, so that's kind of the game plan. Leyline of the Wood's cute. I mean, obviously there it stopped our Thunderbreak Regent from being relevant, but so Fulminators, I always want to go on the mana denial path, and that's usually never the right answer. We really want to hit Ashiok's and Surgicals. Those are cards we really want to see badly. And then we don't mind seeing the Damping Sphere because it's going to tax them every time they go to cast their stuff, which means they can't do it till turn 4. And then on turn 4, we still have a chance to counter it with a 4 spike. All right, let's roll it. This is a deck that definitely suffers from the fact that they can't play Veil of Summer. Oh, this hand's so nice. But obviously we can't keep it for a million reasons. Alright, we got a mulligan this one too. It just has nothing going on for it. Oof. Alright, I'm not mulliganing this hand. The reason I'm not mulliganing is I just can't afford to, I don't think. Oh, that was not a good draw, but that's alright. So I think we're going to go Island, Blood Crypt, Spire Bluff Canal. Surgical would be great here. Yep. Tapped. Surgical. Wolf, another land. Alright. Actually, we might just get a watery grave just to get a water. No, we'll get a steam vents probably actually. Oh, this is not. Ugh. Yeah, I mean this is tough. This is like we're not playing Leyline of the Voids, which obviously. Oh, so they undid the Exiling Sims? Oh, because they don't have a green source. They can't violent outburst because they don't have the sorcery. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you got it. Like I can't stop it. I don't know why they keep hesitating. So I mean, now they're obviously definitely going for it. Oof. All right. Well, it's gonna force them to have another land, but they have the Simian Spirit Guide, so I guess they're fine. This sucks because it's just not quite good enough here. Yeah. Violent Outburst. Oh, Fulmare. Alright. 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 Yes, discard. Woof. So they're gonna block, sack it, blow up my probably Blood Crypt. Which obviously will suck, but. Oh. Okay. Honestly, the fact that we can't deal with a 4/4 is going to be pretty bad for us. Evoking a Shriekmaw. Alright. And I'm going to kill my beast, so. That'd be great if they. Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. I put it in play tapped. So I'm good. Alright, we got to protect ourselves here against. What's it called? Yep. Living End. That's what it's called. I guess that was dumb. I guess I should have just played it out because this gets to kill it anyway. Bolt you. I mean, again, like 90% of the cards we just can't deal with. Right. Discard. Haven. Well, drawing Bolus isn't bad. Alright. I mean, he's one that could force them to have to make a move here. Which, not that we really want that, since they get a lot of good stuff back here. Alright, here it comes. Honestly, I'm going to do it during our combat step, I'm sure. Alright, double snap. They're going to discard one. Alright, well, that's a good one. Alright, they're down to 7. It's possible this Damping Sphere might give us the juice that we need to stop them. Unfortunately, we actually at the moment cannot Snapcaster bolt them. Okay. Yeah. I'll pay the 2 mana for the Lightning Bolt. Alrighty. Opponent's hand must just been dead. I don't know what else it could have been. Yep. I mean, that was an interesting one, but we got there. I mean, well, it is what it is, I guess, but I mean, their hand must just been pretty dead. Like, I can't think of what they could have been had in their hand there that's, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's round 1. We'll be back in just a minute for round number 2. All right, here we are. Oh, this is an interesting hand. We got a counterspell and some removal, so I think I'll keep it, but I want the record to show I'm not happy about it. They also mulligan to 6, which didn't really play a factor because I just now noticed it, but had I known that, I would have definitely been more likely to keep this hand like we did anyway. Alright, so last match was interesting. Our opponent kind of fumbled around. I figured since they beast within us that their intent was to... Ooh. Dessa no bueno. I don't like Scalding Tarn matchups. They tend to not be fun. Uh-oh. Factor friction. Okay, so like a Grixis or blue-red flash. Alright. Alright, I get it, opponent. I can dig it. Honestly, they go just something. Okay, never mind. I'll say they go something in turn here. I think I'm just going to kill it. Yeah, we're playing the red source here. I'm expecting us to get end of turn factor fictioned here. Which could quite frankly suck. Yep, here it comes. End of turn factor fiction. Nope, opt. Alright. I mean, we can deal with an opt. Alright, now we're discarding, so we're going to probably discard, I guess, a lightning bolt. Or maybe we bolt them. Let's not discard it. Let's just bolt them. Vendilion click, eh? Target me? Cool. Yeah, let's electrolyze it. Alright, we drew Nim, is it? Also, no surprise that the Flash deck is playing Vendilion click. Our opponent likes it. Yeah. I'm not gonna say all that. I know I feel like an idiot now. I feel like an idiot for like wasting all your guys' time typing all that. But the moral of the story is, it did take me a very long time. It took me like 2 weeks to get to a version that felt functional enough that was worth playing. Also, they drew us to our 5th land. However, it's not a red source. This whole not having red source thing, I'm not a fan of it. So they're just blue-red also, by the way, as we can tell. It's possible they're playing Blood Moons. I'm just going to snap Electrolyze here. I feel that on an emotional level, opponent. It's very rude. We could Kolaghan's Command discard return Snapcaster now. Yeah, let's do that actually. Obviously, we get Cryptic Commanded here. That sucks. Woof. All right, they had Mana League too. Cool. Oh, their hand was definitely full of counter spells. We had that feeling. All right, I don't really want to play out Sarkin because that means I can't Is It Charm something. Which I mean, I'm already kind of at the point where I can't Is It Charm, right? So maybe it's just now we're just maybe at the point now where we just need to slam a Sarkin. Snapcast was a pretty good one here. So that's going to again change my plan. We're going to hope to not get snapped from them. And we're going to Kolaghan's Command, discard them, return the other Snapcaster, assuming this resolves. Alright, return snap, shoot you in the face. Oh, we should have left up red to bolt them as well. Alright, well, fair enough. Yeah, now I wish we would have. Oof. Alright, well, now I'm down with that. Alright, this turn we're just going to draw a card and discard a card. Yes, putting a Braid to the bottom, or in the graveyard. Nice. So we got 2 Silumgar Scorns. And they are at 10. Probably should be 7 to be honest, but it's alright. Vendilion Click, eh? I think we gotta let it resolve. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't have let it resolve. Because now they take our Stormbreath Dragon and our Silumgar Scorns are actually turned off. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Of course, we're real lucky they're just gonna filter us into another dragon. Nope. Hey, but it's another red source. Tapped red source, but a red source. Yep. Assuming we're attacking the Sarkhan. Yep. Alright. I like the record to show I'm not a fan of what's happening right now. Alright, draw for turn. Nope, son of a bitch. Oh, that's a misclick that's going to cost us. Well, yep. Like I said, misclick that's going to really cost us here. Not that I really thought we were still in this game too much, but to be fair, we still drew into 2 lands, so sure. I mean, they're just sending both at him, so I guess we're just gonna actually. We can't protect it, so I'm just gonna let it die. Alright. Rough turn. Volte. Alright, I'm gonna go. Return target creature, deal 2 damage. Yep. I mean, Kolaghan's Command is a great card, to be honest. Hmm. 3 cards in hand. Alright, we're shocking it in. I mean, honestly, they let that resolve, so I'm a little surprised at that. And, yep. So return target creature, 2 damage. Wait, well, hold on, no, that's not what I wanted. Return target creature, deal 2 damage. Alright, so return and deal. Alright. Yep, remand. Nope, just an old-fashioned mana link. Alright. So they didn't mana link the Snapcast because they couldn't. Well, they could, but it wouldn't counter it. Freaking Mathematic Sinkhole. Also, obviously, we're not playing these because they're just a 4 spike at this point, which is obviously terrible. And not just in this position in general, but just in general. It's not great. 1 card left. Alright, well, I think we can actually fetch ourselves out of all of our... Actually, we may not want to. Alright, 33 cards. Alright. Turn target creature. Deal 2 damage. It's target lightning bolt. What do you got, opponent? Wow, concession. Alright. Or, well, not a concession, but that's the end of it. Wow. Alright. I'm going to be honest. I was expecting another remand or some kind of counterspell there that was going to get us. Whew, that was a great one. That came down to the wire. Alright, let's sideboard here. So, in a control matchup, so this is a little weird because they're not just fairies. Like, they have merfolk, they have fairies, they're going to most likely have humans. So, actually, to be fair, they probably have snapcasters. So we can name wizard and it kills 2 of their creatures. Alright, well, potentially sign me up for these. So 8 cards coming in. Electrolyze seems great. Spell Snare seems like it could be fine. Stubborn Denial doesn't really seem like that's where we want to be at. Honestly, neither does Slumgar Scorn, really. Alright, maybe we don't want the Plague Engineers. It's kind of the Slumgar Scorn and a Spell Snare because we didn't actually see Snapcasters. Oh, well, we saw the Brine thing. And we saw Mana Leaks, so that's actually pretty good against counterspells. Let's cut an Izzet Charm. Do we want to cut Izzet Charm or do we want to cut something else off here? Alright, yeah, let's cut Izzet Charm. I like everything else we got going on here quite a bit better. So we'll run with this. Woof. Alright, we'll keep it, I guess. I mean... Draw off turn. It is an Ashiok. That's a really good draw, actually. Draw off turn. Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Alright, I know this comes into play tapped. That's okay. Yep. Alright, draw for turn. It's a lightning bolt. Alright, I'm not going to jam the Ash out because I'm like 95% sure they're going to have a counter spell. Alright, I'm going to click Resolves. Targeting us. I'm going to bolt the click. They're going to take a card from our hand. I'm assuming they're going to take the Ashiok. Because it's just the strongest card at the moment. No. They leave it alone. Alright, that means they're not afraid of this Ashiok, which is... Alright. Well, I mean... we knew they were going to probably be playing Blood Moons, but like... We only have the one fetch line, it's not like we can do anything about it. On the bright side, though, now we have double red. So. Resolves. Bolt you. Draw an island. Boom! Like a professional. I can't even believe that. Yep, they had those Snapcasters we knew they had. I cannot even believe we just did that. Oh my god, and we're like so much more freed up on cards than they are. Alright, I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna end turn snap bolt them. Honestly, this is why I don't like Blood Moon. Because sometimes you have nothing to go along with it. Obviously, they're a two-color deck, so it's like... Right. Yep. Then done click, cutthroat, command, remand. I like it. We could slam this Thunderbreak Regent. Actually, I think we're just gonna do it. I don't think they have anything we're really afraid of for 3 mana, and one of it being an island, only one island. All right, they scour them. They scoured us. Another bolt. All right, mill them again. All right, we hit some more good cards. All right, let's bash in there for 4. Depending on what they have, this one could be over this turn. Do you have another spell snare opponent? So that's the nice thing about this version too, is the fact that like, all right, and that's game. All right, we're 2-0. We beat the Blood Moon. Yeah, I mean it's a good thing we decided not to aggressively fetch, or we would have lost. Because we definitely wouldn't have been in this game still if we had no blue sources at all. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in just a minute for the next round. Welcome back, everyone. All right, So here's the deal. We've been keeping 2 landers, and it's been working out fine. So we're going to do it again. Even though I do not like 2 landers in a 23 land deck with no actual acceleration. Like, we have Sarkhan for our dragons, but Sarkhan doesn't help me cast Snap Bolt. Or help me cast a Spell Snare in addition to another card. But I still think we're fine. We're going to keep it. That being said, we're probably going to get mana screwed. I know it's pessimistic. We're 2-0 though. And round 3 is usually when that ball drops. Well, probably going to drop because I feel like they're Tron. Also, I'm trying to get these jerky sticks, but I can't get them open. It's really starting to piss me off. To 3? Jesus. Okay, maybe they're Neoform. Oh boy. I mean... Okay. I mean... Okay, so they're Neoform? Dredge. See, the thing that sucks about Dredge... Yeah, they just did all that, but they just hit a imp. Alright, we just hit a 3rd land, so that's great. Like, oh, they shouldn't start dredging it. They need to hit a 2nd land here to really have a chance. Or just don't. Alright, opponent, well, while I support your hasty action... Maybe this should have been a blue source just because... So we could scorn this turn. Well, it should have been a blue source so we could scorn them this turn. Why did I play an island? Oh, so I could spell snare? That was dumb. That was incredibly dumb on my behalf. So, we're probably going to lose to them on the mulligan to 1. Or 2, or whatever it was. And if you're wondering why, it's because they literally have to have 2 lands in order to go off. 2 lands and then a dredger is basically all they need. And they had 1 land and a dredger. So that means, more likely than not, there's another stink with him. Now, admittedly, they should not be dredging yet. They should wait. Which they again did not. So the thing is, like here, the reason I was so quick to play out the cards I did is because at the end of the day, I know they do not have any more lands. And we draw a crappy Spell Snare. So, Spell Snare another card that just comes out in this matchup too. Alright, Cathartic Reunion, Forgotten Cave. So if they dredge Life from the Loam, right. So I mean, if they dredge Life from the Loam, they still don't have a land. But they are going to get Narcomoeba Prized Amalgam, which is annoying. Yeah. But I mean, we know the 3 cards in their hand. What else do they have? Yeah, I mean... I guess we killed the Prized Amalgam. Well, we didn't really want another Lightning Bolt, but we got another Lightning Bolt, so... Trade with their Narcomoeba, almost certainly. No. Alright. Alright, so that tells me they didn't draw land. Because if they did, they would have gotten the blood gas back. Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, let's play a giant dragon. Okay, not a giant dragon, but a sizable dragon. Yeah. So, like I said, a big thing is they just didn't draw land. They started dredging before they ever got to that point. And that's like kind of a big no-no. Like, you really need to get your second land and start playing. Yep. Chump block the 4/4. I think I'm just going to play out another 4/4 here. Like, even if they draw land this turn, like, yeah, they get blood gas back. Yeah, I mean, even if they draw land this turn, like, they're just in a bad spot. Alright. Ashok, you're checking in. Angers, you are checking in. Surgicals, you're checking in. Nimizit, you can go bye-bye. Soren, you can go bye-bye. Or not Soren, Sarkin. I think Braids can go bye-bye. So can Spell Snares. I mean, Stub's not great, but being able to stub a Cathartic Reunion or something's pretty good. Lightning Bolt, it's a clock. Electrolyze draws his cards. Slumgar Scorn, again, just a 4 spike. Maybe we don't want to take one of our threats, actually. Maybe we'd rather take out an Izzet Charm instead of one of our threats. I took it out because it's a 6 mana threat that's kind of slow. But I don't think we want to take it out. I think we need to leave it in just because we want every threat in the deck. Because honestly, we need all the help we can get winning this match. But I still stand by, had they just Tome Scoured, or had they just not even played Tome Scoured, they just kept drawing for turn, I think they would have found eventually their second land, started dredging, and won the game. Like, that deck is so ridiculous because it can do that. Which, admittedly, I think the Tome Scour version of the deck is worse at just winning like that than the other versions are. But obviously, I mean, without Faithless Looting, it's hard to tell. Like, I think Insolent... Oh, thank goodness, I finally got the Jerky open. I think Insolent Neonate's a better substitution for the old Faithless slot, because it does a similar thing that Faithless Looting did. And it honestly even acts more like Cathartic Reunion than Faithless, which Cathartic Reunion is a million times better in Dredge when it's good. Woof, we're mulliganing. Alright, well, I can't mulligan this hand. So I'm going to put Haven the Spirit Dragon on the bottom and hope that they have a slow hand. Spoiler alert, they didn't have a slow hand. And instead, we drew another land that we deliberately got rid of. Nothing. Alright, well, they hit a Stinkweed Imp, so that sucks. Alright, they hit a Creeping Chill, which, again, that sucks. Kind of weird timing there. Cathartic here, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Yep, they hit that Narcomoeba, which means they're getting 3 prize amalgams back. Oh my god, they're getting 3 Narcomoebas. Holy shit. Oh my god. To everyone ever who thought that Dredge was going to be dead just because Faithless Looting is banned, you, my friend, clearly have never played against Dredge a day in your life, and need to understand that that deck does not get so easily beaten 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, I kill 1, take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, is there even a point at this point? And they still have a Dredger in the graveyard too, by the way, in case you're trying to keep count. They have a life from the loam still. Yeah. You know, we're just gonna go to game 3 here. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. That literally had to be anger for it to even matter. I mean, don't get me wrong. Keeping that hand, I didn't think we had the game won, but we had a hate piece in it, and that's, I think, what we have to have a hand with a hate piece of some type. Whether that's anger or surgical or Ashiok. Plus, it had a threat to go along with it that we could curve Ashiok into our threat, which means we're going to have a chance at winning the game. So, all right. So we got two interactive pieces, but the problem is we don't have a second color land. All right, we're going to keep it whatever. We need one more blue or black land to cast Ashiok. Preferably, we just get a Blood Crypt and we can cast both of these two. Although I also guess Steam Vents wouldn't be bad for this. Yeah, I think Steam Vents would be our best draw here, or just any of our fetch lands. I mean, we can snap surgical. We can surgical, then snap surgical. So, you know, I don't think this is terrible. I think that this is not going to be easy, and quite possibly still going to lose, because we'll probably get. This will probably be the game we get mana screwed when we talk about those two landers. But, which I don't even think Haven of the Spirit Dragon is necessary in our deck. Our mana base is pretty good, and it doesn't really help us cast any of our other spells outside of, like, Bolus and Niv Mizzet. I'm going to play Steam Vents tap because I don't think we need to shock it in. And by I don't think we need to, I mean it doesn't actually do anything for us to shock it in. Alright, tapped. That's a good start. Fetch land. Suspense is killing me. Come on, fetch land. Why can't you be a tribal dragon spell? Oh, you said creature spell anyway. Well, if you had been a tribal dragon, a tribal instant dragon, I'm sure this would have said dragon spells. Alright, opponent, suspense is killing me. Come on, let me draw my card. Yes, fetch land. Please go Cathartic Reunion so I can force spike you. Please, opponent, Cathartic Reunion so I can force spike it. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. Yes, it's happening. Oh my god, yes, it's happening. Alright, alright, alright. Where am I grabbing? We decided Steam Vents. Oh my god, we're force spiking a Cathartic Reunion. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Alright, alright. We're gonna stick an Ashiok here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, second surgical too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty. That felt good. That was a good turn. That was a very good turn for us here. And they also didn't read Ashiok's static ability. Whoo! Oh, man. Whoo! Oh, you know, I can't play a Sega game to that. That was shame concession, 100%. Whoo! Oh my god. Holy crap, that was awesome. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, that was so sweet. Okay. Oh my goodness. We got a 4-spike, a cathartic reunion. We got to resolve Ashiok, mill them, exiling their graveyard, and then we got to static ability, get rid of stop their Scalding Tarn. With 2 surgicals and a snap in hand. Okay, it's not gonna let us draw a card. I was gonna try to see how far away we were at another threat from. But I mean Snapcast's still a fine threat. Because it gives us essentially a 3rd surgical in our hand. Whew! Alright, we're gonna drop we're just gonna be done. I think this is the end of the video. let's quit while we are ahead. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we're gonna keep going. We'll be back in just a minute for round 4. Whew. Alright, welcome back. So this is an interesting hand. It could be anything. I think I want a mulligan. So we don't have a Sarkin, we don't have a Dragon, we don't have a... What our opponent do? They keep me on 7. Yeah, we can do better. Jesus, what's up with these 3 ofs? All right, I don't really want to mulligan this. Not that this is particularly a great hand, but I don't want to mulligan this hand. All right, so they're probably Shadow, which kind of sucks. Nope, they're Urza. All right, they are the Whir of Invention deck. Yep, this is what we call not good. Also to note, we're playing 0 copies of Thundermaw Hellkite, which I think may just be wrong. Oh, this deck has been so good to us so far in this league. Oh my god, this deck has been so good to us. So admittedly, I don't know how we beat Psymaster Thopterist, but you know what? Oh man, that top deck. I don't care if we lose this game now at this point. That top deck was sweet. Alright, just slam Urza so we can move on to the next round, please. Midboard Damping Spheres, eh? You're that afraid of Tron, opponent. Oh. On the bright side, opponent, don't worry. We're not doing much else here. Alright. Yep, attack me for 1. Well, Thunderbreak Regent's not a bad one. This doesn't mean that Psy can't attack into us or dies. So, possible we should have Force of Negations in the deck somewhere, but I'm not sure. Here's Urza. Yep, the big man himself. Yep, the man of the hour himself. Sure. Draw a card, a Braid. Thanks to this, we can't snap a Braid. Yep, chump block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Making Urza right now. That's gonna suck. Oh no, they're just gonna draw 2 cards. Okay. This means I can snap a braid now. I think I definitely would have spun the wheel there with. I think I would have spun the wheel with Urza there instead, to be honest. Alright. Yep. Yep. Obviously, I know they can just spin this a bunch of times. Oh, what do you have? Do you have a counterspell? Oh no, you're drawing a card. Technically, drawing 2 cards here. Oh, you sacked the token. Okay. Okay. So if I'm being honest, after some I think Galvanic Blasting my dragon? Sure. Alright, Welding Jar, that sucks. Size really good. I mean, Size a good creature. They draw a card here. We get a Lightning Bolt. So I think we have to finish off Urza. I don't think we can leave Urza around. Like, don't get me wrong, this is obviously not what I want to be doing here, but while Sai is a problem, I think Urza just gives them way too much power in what they're doing and way too many cards. So don't get me wrong, Sai can draw a bunch of cards because they can just let's see, 1, 2. They can draw 3 cards right now with Sai. Yep, attacking for 4. If we draw another Bolt, we can snap Bolt, kill this. And Snaring Bridge. Alright, now we're going to have to snap a Braid this, I think. Yeah, we might have to snap a Braid. Oh, we can't. They have a Welding Jar. The hell are you going for? For 4? Bottled Cloister? Oh. So you don't really have anything, you just wanted to go get that. Alright, well this doesn't have to tap to activate, which sucks. That makes me wish we would just played Thunderbreak Regent there. Yeah, I'm not very happy with the way I played this game so far. Not that I think we had much room to do anything better, but I think there we should just slam the Thunderbreak. Next, now we go to 8. I think we're just dead, to be honest. Also, the fact they're not skull clamping this, or I guess not skull clamping. I don't know what you'd call that ability. Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, let's just move on. Right, we don't have... Nimbus is the closest thing to an anger we have against them. So I'm just going to move on. We can't reasonably beat this Sai. It's possible we should have killed the Urza, but that's it. I mean, they got so much mana with Urza already. They're just going to get to basically go off with him as much as they want. Alright, I'm going to bring in Ashiok, Anger, and Plague Engineer, as well as Shenanigans and Surgicals. I'm going to take out... take out Electrolyze, and take out a Thunderbreak Regent. I'm going to take out probably all these lightning bolts. Take out a couple Scorns. A Sarkin. Maybe 2 Sarkins. Because again, Sarkin's good, but Sarkin doesn't actually help us with the plan of ramping ourselves anywhere. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still have 8 dragons trying to win the game with. Just lose 2 Sarkins, 4 snaps. All right, let's try this. I don't think this is a match that's very, very good for us. I did put this matchup into thought when we built our sideboard. Well, I think if we're going to get a hand that's going to be able to beat them, I think this is the best we're going to get. Got a way to kill Thopters. We got a removal spell. Or we got a way to kill Thopters. We got removal spells. And we got a surgical to take away anything they possibly put in the bin. Like the Goblin Welder. The downside to not having this card in this deck is this matchup is much worse. Now, I'm not going to say this matchup's unwinnable, because I don't think it's unwinnable. I think we do have a chance, but I don't think it's very good. Arkham Astrolabe, sure. Another Bauble. I'm going to fetch in a turn here. I'm going to get a Watery Grave. My top card. Alright, so they know we have a Spell Pierce now, which means we're not going to get them with Spell Pierce on their Thopter Foundry. Mox Opal. Bauble again. Sure. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's get the Steamens here. I'm going to play it tapped. Untap. Our top card we draw. It's not a land. I guess, though, maybe we shouldn't have been fetching just so we had a little bit higher chance of drawing some lands. But I think we're okay. Astrolabe. Resolves. Alright, destroy target artifacts. Make them discard, and we're going to shatter this. Here's the great thing. If they do whir, they don't. Right? Discard Assassin's Trophy. Alright, that's a card I like to see here, because we can shenanigans kill one of these Astrolabes just to put this in the bin to potentially get it back later. 2 mana. Assassin's Trophy, huh? I think I care enough about my... See, because like we don't have another black source. We don't have a swamp. And like they're not reasonably going to give us another actual target for this. Or maybe they would. I don't know. Urza. Urza resolves. Urza makes a token. Urza makes an engineer. Engineer puts something in the graveyard. Sure. Scared of Sword of the Meek. They got a Galvanic Blast and an Urza in hand. The rest of their deck consists of One more trophy. 3 foundries, 2 Tezzerets. Only 1 Psi. 2 Tyler's Tracker. Interesting. Alright. This can start getting back this stuff. You're a sorcery. Ah, God, I forgot how terrible you are. Like, you're actually really bad. Alright, so... Do I want to play the Dragon out? That'll get rid of them, discard a card. Alright, we're going to get Blood Crypt here. So this will get him to discard, I'm assuming, the Urza. Because I'm assuming they'll want to kill this. Yep. Alright, so now they're going to get to kill this, which does suck for us. Yep, they're going to turn that into red mana, and they're going to Galvanic Blast this. Yep. Play a land. Alright. I guess I could turn one of these into a bauble. But that doesn't seem good. Alright, I mean... Maybe for 3? Sure. Bolt. Oh, we took bolts out. Durr. Yeah, we took our lightning bolts out. Remember? Remember we did that? Yeah, good times, good times. Alright, let's fetch. Yeah, let's just get an island. I think I do want shenanigans. Kill that. Maybe I should have played the Plague Engineer, because I don't think I'm reasonably going to actually... So you can turn that into another Astrolabe and draw a card. Yeah, which I think is... That's pretty good, getting to loop Astrolabes now. Tezzerets. That's pretty bad. Ooh, fell to find. That's pretty good, though. Yep. Nope. Is it Charm, huh? We'll name Artificer. We could have countered Tezzeret anyway here. Yes, this is not good. Looking good, to be honest. Yep. Come on, whiff, opponent, whiff. Dang it, they got it. Okay, it's Star though. Star's not very, like, not very scary. All right, they're shuffling 7 non-land cards to the top. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, return to Arkham Astrolabe, draw a card. We're pretty close to dead here. Or is it number 2? Alright. Yep, draw a card. Does dredging help me here? No, because we can already Kolaghan's Command shatter this. Deal 2 damage or something. Shatter. Yeah. Well, you're not going to do it either. Alright, let's go. We just have a bolus in the graveyard. I don't think that's good enough. Alright, let's no. We don't want to discard, I want to shatter. Alright. There's that. Oh, you know what? We were supposed to 2 damage to Tezzeret. Yep. Activate Urza's ability. Well, another Urza you can't cast. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say we're dead. Like, I'm not not a doctor or anything, but I think we're dead. Put another Mox Opal in the graveyard. Yeah, put me at 3. Alright, kill that. Yes. Kill that. Yeah. I'd just make 3 Thopters here if I was them. Alright. Well, I'm sure somewhere along the lines there we could have done something differently to try and win that match, but I don't know where. Yeah, Urza's just too much. This deck is just one of those things where you gotta have graveyard hate, you have to have an artifact shutdown ability. Like, you basically have to have a Rest in Peace, a Stony Silence, and then a way of killing the actual Urza on the battlefield in order to even have a chance to win this matchup. I think the versions with Tezzeret out of the board are better than the versions without, because Tezzeret is then another way you have to beat them. And that's it. They can just drop a bunch of dumb artifacts that are shut off and just ultimate Tezzeret to kill you. Or make them 5/5s and attack you. So, yeah, I don't think we have much of a chance there. Yeah, alright. We'll be back in just a minute for round 5. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, so we've kept some questionable sevens with 2 lands. I think this is another one we're gonna do that. We got a Spell Snare and a Volt if we're playing against like a Stoneforge deck. Hardened Scales Affinity. Or Infect, rather. Alright. I actually kind of like this deck against this matchup. Here I'm hoping they go 2-drop. No, just a Glistener Elf, eh? Noble. That's an art that I'm so confused about. Like, I don't know. Sure. Alright. Congratulations, you tapped yourself out. Alright, now to the last card in their hands at 2 cost. Tag me for 2. Yep, I had that feeling. Come on, 2 cost. Well, this actually could kill us. I mean, it'll be a while, but it could do the job. Yep. Exalted triggers. Glistener, Elf. Mm-hmm. Woof. Alright, well, you know how I talked about earlier that we were going to run into that situation where we were just going to draw nothing but, or we were just going to get screwed off of 2 mana? We finally are there. So, it's finally come to fruition. We're finally getting screwed off our mana. Well, at least we have counter spells that can. At least we have cards in our hand that can technically do something. Like the Silumgar Scorn can counter other infect creatures, can counter potential pump spells. Spellsnare can counter a blighted agent, or I think that's it. Because they don't play. What's that card they don't play anymore? Apostle's Blessing. Because Apostle's Blessing just gave protection from, and didn't give hexproof to. Might of Volcroza. Sure. 6 me. By the way, yes, we are very likely about to actually lose to a Noble Hierarch. In case there was any question about it. Yep, awesome, cool. So, yeah, now we actually have to counter. Now we actually have to counter stuff. Cool. Like literally every pump spell we have to counter from this point on. Yeah. Which, by the way, I think we are probably in a pretty good spot against Infect because of how much removal and creatures we have. Yeah. Yeah. Not really interested in going to 2 here. Land. Thank you. On the bright side, we killed one of them. Also, are quite likely quite possibly dead here. Yep, however, they will be empty-handed, facing down a Nicol Bolas the Ravager, and then next turn potentially a Stormbreath Dragon. Alright, I mean, Dryad Arbor is pretty good. Distortion Strike. Oh, boy. Yep. I mean, that's what happens when you miss your third land drop for literally, like, the majority of the game. Like, if we don't get killed this turn, I think we win no problem. There's not even a question at this point. Like, we're in a great spot. Yeah. Unfortunately, Plague Engineer is not even that great here. Stub better because it deals with pump spells. Right, we're cutting some of you. We're definitely cutting you. You're fine. I think you're too expensive. I guess we got to bring something back in. I guess like this. I mean, like I said, I think this is a matchup that we should be pretty good in. Just, so annoying. Yeah, I want to play first. Yes, I also want to keep this hand. And I know, again, we're keeping a sketchy 2-land hand. I know, trust me, I've been there. I'm thinking the same thing. By the way, we're killing a Noble Hierarch. That's exactly what you want to see is draw 5-drop. It's exactly what you want to do. Ink Moth, yep, that's about what we expected. Well, at least that's a card. Yep, at least that is a card. No play, alright. Yep. That sounds about right. So I officially have whatever disease you want to call it, where you can't go any better than a 3-0 because whatever, luck hates you. Because, yeah, this is a match we should have easily won. Game 1. Or Game 1 we should have easily won. Game 2 is a bit more understandable. Alright. Yep, play your protection spell. Yep. Yep. Make him discard, destroy target artifacts. So the reason we're doing Destroy Tar Artifact because pumping it to make it bigger isn't good enough to kill it. Or, I mean, isn't good enough to save it. Yep. Alright, discard Distortion Strike. We're now at the Snap a Braid part of the game. Yep. Yep, take one Infect. I'm going for Snap Lightning Bolt this time. No, you know what? We should go a Braid. Yeah, I want an island. The reason I'm doing that is because it has to be hexproof now to save it. It can't be pumping it. Which they had another hexproof. Alright, well I wish we had the Kolaghan's command a little earlier, but that's what we got. Fulminator Mage, or we hadn't used the Kolaghan's command rather. Fulminator Mage, pretty good. Jesus H. Christ. Storm Breath. Blocky my dragon. Or not blocking my dragon. Get through my dragon. If they give pro red, I guess they can get through the dragon still. This isn't a deck I think that gains a lot from Veil. Oh, son. Oh, Invisible Stalker. Okay. Sure. Alright. Let's see. Do you kill me with Invisible Stalker? Probably. I mean... I don't even know. Yeah. Cool. I mean, they had exactly what they needed to kill me. Yeah. I feel like it may have had... No, because I tapped out to play the dragon, so I didn't have Spell Snare up. Yeah, I tapped out to play the dragon, so I didn't have Spell Snare up that turn. That's why I didn't counter it. Alright, I mean, we still won 3 and 2. Like I said, we should have won game 1. We just... it happens. Game 2... Magic. That's all I have to say. They just had the perfect combo of cards to kill us. So, um, awkward enough. Inkmoth could have done it too. Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed the deck. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. I think 3-2, and then playing a matchup that was also winnable. I think we could have in fact, I think it's very much so a winnable matchup for us. I think we just weren't lucky. We had a lot of bad luck. Definitely a winnable match. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Changes I would make. First of all, if we want to have any hope of beating the Urzethopter deck, it's got to be Rest in Peace. It can't be Surgical Extraction. Surgical Extraction is terrible. I think Surgical Extraction, in fact, is just not a good sideboard card right now at all. I think it still needs to be Leyline, still needs to be Rest in Peace. I think it needs to be cards that actually get rid of their graveyard. Now, admittedly, I wish we had something a little bit better than Leyline, because Leyline comes down so late. Or if you don't have an open hand, it comes down too late. But I still think it's what we have to have. It's early enough if we have an opening hand. Yeah. Other than that, we didn't play Tron, so we didn't really get to test this out. Again, like I said, in fact, I think that's a winnable matchup for us. Although, actually, we did have an out that turn, and that was Plague Engineer. So, also, the original list I was playing had Foul Tongue's Invocation for against Burn. Because it gains us life. So, target player sacrifice creature. If you reveal a dragon, you gain 4 life. So I had this against Burn. I cut it because it was a little expensive, but it's possible you could bring this card. You could put sideboard this card. So, but I didn't want it because it was expensive, and I figured, well, why have a card that's so expensive when Edict isn't even necessarily an effect we really want? And if we did want it, we have Diabolic Edict and Liliana's Triumph in Modern now that are arguably better in most cases. But I had it mostly for the life gain. But I thought it was a little too clunky. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This deck was a lot of fun to play. I definitely enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think. Give me some feedback. And to whoever was the one that wanted to see a Grixis Dragons deck, I hope you really enjoyed. Yeah. After playing this one, I don't think the second deck. I don't think this version is reasonable as it is. I think that these art is terrible. I think some number of these need to go. Some number of these keep one Niv Mizzet, but I think these 8 cards need to go. I don't think they're good enough. I do like this version having angers and discards better though. So I think we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed playing it. If you guys did, it would help me out a ton if you would share this to your social media or your Magic playing groups, wherever you play Magic, or wherever you think people might want to, wherever you play Magic, wherever you think people might want to watch some Magic content. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next video.